Hello and welcome to our Mary Kay unit. Welcome to Mary Kay. I'm excited that you made this decision to join our company and also the decision to join our award-winning Cadillac 10-time Circle of Achievement unit. I'm very excited. My name is Cathy Jacobs and I'm a Senior Cadillac Sales Director. I remember when I was a brand new beauty consultant how anxious and frightened I was. I just had no idea what I was doing. I'm sure that you don't feel any of those things. I just was thinking, gosh, did I make a mistake? I've never sold anything. I have no sales background. I had worked in the corporate world forever. And then my husband was transferred, so we both had to quit he was being moved and I had to quit my job. So we moved to Buffalo, New York, and I'm from York, Pennsylvania. And I literally threw my starter kit into the moving van and didn't open it up for 2 weeks until we got moved. And my most very inauspicious beginning was when our pastor's wife in our new town of Buffalo agreed to have my first party, which incidentally was the first party I ever saw. So I totally joined on a whim. To this day, I think it was maybe the prizes and the girlfriends, and of course my cousin was my sponsor in Mary Kay, and I trusted her. And I had no idea that that day in August of 1994 that it would change my life. That 15 years later I would be the primary breadwinner in our family as my husband pursued his dream. And it's just such a blessing. So you never know what lies ahead with your Mary Kay. I love the Mary Kay philosophy of putting your faith first, your family second, and your career third, because as Mary Kay said, when you have that in order, everything in your life seems to fall in order, and when it's not in that order, it seems to be in disorder. So I enjoyed also the mission statement of the company, which is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Sound familiar? That's the golden rule. And so whenever I'm in question of what to do in my business, I always think, what's that golden rule? And then, of course, the way you would want to be treated. I literally read from my flip chart that came in our starter kit in 1994. It was about as big as me, and I held it and I peeked from behind it and I read all the words. And you know, from that flip chart and reading, I always say if you can squirt, pour, and read, you can have a wonderful six-figure income business and drive a free car. It's just amazing because the products do sell themselves. We are the #1 brand of skincare and color in the United States, and I'm so excited for that. I see the difference it's made in my face, and I was using a foreign brand that was very expensive, and I just was a total non-believer, and it's so incredible that when I saw the difference in my skin and saw the difference the company could make in my life, I knew that this was just not about selling lipstick. This company is a vehicle for women to have their lives impacted in a forever way. I did not know many people when I came into Mary Kay. Well, when I moved to Buffalo, I knew no one. I knew no one in Buffalo. So we were there a year, and after that year, we came back to York. And again, this is where I live now. It's my hometown. And I had two friends from high school, Sue and Robin, and I grabbed them both by the neck and I said, you will both hold a party for me because I want to earn my first car. And it was so amazing. 6 months later, that first career car was parked in my driveway, and it was one of 8 career cars that would follow right on down the line. And when I think how much money our family saved from not having car payments to make, I could put that towards college education for our 3 children who are all graduates of college now and are all married, and 2 have started families. The 3rd one is still waiting. I'm not sure why to begin that family, but we're going to get right on that immediately. When I just think about the blessings of that, and every 2 years having a brand new car, safe, smelling great, smelling that new leather inside, brand new tires, no maintenance to take care of, that's really amazing that the company will do that for us. I learned very quickly that what you put into it, you will get out of it. If you choose to put faith, family, career, and career's number 32nd, you might not get out of Mary Kay what you would like. But if you put faith, family, and career is indeed Mary Kay number 3rd on that line, you will get blessings among blessings. You will be amazed. So I always say to my new consultants that I will match my time with your effort. And if I see you're happy where you are, I will trust that you're getting every single thing you wanted out of Mary Kay. However, if you call me or email me or let me know in any way that you want more, that you want to earn your first career card, that you want to step up into leadership position of earning your red jacket, being a star team leader, becoming a sales director, becoming a Cadillac sales director, then I'll make that my goal. You know, in Mary Kay there are enough Cadillacs, enough diamond 1-carat bumblebees, enough beautiful rings for everyone to earn, and that's what I loved. In my corporate position, if I wanted my boss's position, I had to wait for her to die or quit, and I liked her. Her name was Cathy, and she was 2 years older than me, and I wanted her job, but I didn't want anything to happen to her. In Mary Kay, there is a position for every single person available. You only have to rise to the criteria that Mary Kay said we needed to do to achieve that position, and you've got it. So I love that. You know, we're a true sisterhood in that respect. Your first step is to decide what kind of inventory or product on hand would I like to have. Do I want a shoebox of product to service my customers from, or do I want a wall of product? And you'll find on this website the Ready, Set, Sell handout that lists your first order is one of your most important orders. From that order, you'll get your free product. And I would like to submit that for you. Normally I submit about 90% of all the first orders in the company, so we'll be in close touch to find out. There's a little questionnaire in your Ready, Set, Sell brochure that came in your starter kit. I also send you one. And you just fill out that questionnaire. For each answer you're assigned a certain number of points, and those points translate to the best size order that suits you. And that's geared on how much you want to work your Mary Kay business. So it all just makes sense. It's all spelled out there for you. So I'm excited to get that first order in. Even at the smallest package order, if you place your first order in the first 2 weeks of signing your agreement, you get over $250 of free product. And you can use that for yourself, you can demo it, you can sell it. You know, it can offset the cost of your initial investment of your $100 starter kit. It's incredible what the company does for us. And of course, each package larger that you place, you'll get additional free product, but it's only on your first order, so remember that. So we need to decide what kind of amount of order that we want to place. You know, I did 3 things right when I started Mary Kay. I attended every single event I could get my hands on. I always reached up to my director or my sponsor. I remember listening to my director say, don't ever take advice from someone you would not trade places with. And that really stuck in my head. I put blinders on and I ran my own race. I really tried hard not to compare myself to Sally or Dawn or Becky, because they had different gifts than I do, and maybe they were running the race faster or not as fast, but either way, we're running our own race, whether we're just taking it at a tortoise pace or we're, you know, a thoroughbred going to the line. So that's really key. And then the other thing is I really strive to keep a great attitude. The company offers us CDs and there are videos online, and every day my car turned into Mary Kay University as I drove around, and I would listen to a Mary Kay CD. That was my training, and those were my vitamins for the day. And that's what really kept my attitude sharp, because, you know, there will be the committee that wonders why you're doing this, that says you have a college education, that says you have 3 children, that says Mary Kay who? So, you know, you have to keep your attitude just sharp as a razor so that you know where you're going and you can achieve your goals that you would like to in Mary Kay, because it's all there and available for you. This is part 1 of our first video training. Stay tuned for the second video training, and thank you for listening.